Mike Jones Beats.
Gorilla edibles. And hey, don't forget the milk. BBN, Jack Frost, what's up, party people? How's everybody doing? I'm hoping everybody's eating a beautiful day. Hey, yo, check this out. We got some things to talk about tonight. Now, first thing I want to say is this. Just so you can be clear, we're going to be talking about the Travis Scott situation that just happened, the tragedy that just happened. We're going to be discussing that. I just want to be clear on this. With that being said, I also want to add in anything that in regards to Alpo. If you have heard anything about this parade, I don't think there's going to be an actual parade. I think there's going to be kind of like a funeral procession to the point where you're going to have the body has to get from the funeral, pardon me, from the funeral to where they're going to bury him at, right? So I think that the city, because this person is such a big name, might have a route planned out specifically for that. Now, with that being said, I believe that that might happen. I don't think it's going to be an actual parade. I don't think there's going to be people like this with big horns and shit talking about elbows. I don't think that that's happening. I also don't think it's going to be a situation that's going to be similar to what we saw with DMX when we saw people out there that was that had adulation for him. I don't think that these things are going to happen. With that being said, we can. Oh shit! I just got really bad news. Not my bad news, but somebody else's. Oh man, all of the my condolences. With that being said, I am now going to. Uh, with that being said, the show is going to be about Travis Scott and the situation that happened out there at Astro World. Just so we can be clear. So, real quick, we're gonna do roll call at about the what minute mark is this right now? We're gonna do roll call at about the 6 minute mark, and I just want to say a couple of things real quick about this Astroland thing before we get into the whole like kit and caboodle. Before we get all the way into it, I want to say something real quick. So far, it seems like I say a thing, and then it comes out in the press the next day or later in the day after I've said it. That's literally what seems to be happening. Look, I want y'all to pay attention to something real close. When he goes to court and they sue, he wants to be able to say that he did everything that he could. So if you want to fall for it, all of the shenanigans, oh, we're going to get people mental health counseling. I mean, it sounds good. I want to know what you guys think about that. Look, it sounds good. I want to know what you guys think about that. But what did I say this morning? And what did I say when it first happened? This morning we spoke about there's going to be people that's going to be able to sue that wasn't even directly physically injured. What they're going to be able to say is that they went through a trauma And because they went through trauma, this trauma created a situation that now they're injured mentally. Didn't I say that? Why else would he be offering mental health trauma? Mental health counseling. If he didn't recognize this, why else would he be doing that? You understand what I'm saying? We got 25 people in here so far. Hit that like button so we can send out some notifications. I appreciate y'all. Hold on, let's read some of these comments real quick. Let's do roll call. Let's go do roll call for you. All right. What up, Joe Patton? He says, "Good evening, Mr. Frost, BB. I guess BBN family. Salute. Good evening, all. What up, Symbology Scanning? He says, salute, BBN fan. BBN West checking in. Salute, BBN West. Let's go. Hold on. BBN West in the building. Let's go. We ain't playing with him. I was prepared for BBN West today. I figured that we might have some BBN West people pulling up. I was prepared for y'all today. Let's go. BBN West in the house. That's also merch, by the way. Just for everybody that don't know these things. That's also merch. For anybody that did not have the information, so you know that you can go buy your BBN West merch. These things exist. This guy came in here and said, "Joe, can I ask you a question?" I kicked this motherfucker immediately. Get out of here. No, zero questions. Nobody wants to know what you want to ask me to try to upset me. Get out of here. We doing other things right now. Hold on. This is going to be a good show. I'm feeling good. Hold on, let's finish with the roll call real quick. What up, Russell Lawrence's piece? What up, C. Jones says, how the fuck is there 2 dislikes? Damn, the vid just started. It is what it is. If you feel like hitting the dislike button, do not be shy. Smash that bitch. I need hit all of the buttons. I don't know what to tell you. I want to get people to come to the video. We need all of the interactions. What up, Juro? He says, what's good, BBN? What's good, Jay Frost? Chilling, my brother. How you doing? Yo, y'all gotta go check out Juro, man. He has a whole Spotify playlist, and it's lit. If y'all haven't been on Spotify checking out my homie Juro, I don't know what y'all doing. Y'all missing all the way out. Let's go. Philly Phil says, what's up, Frost? Thought you wasn't coming on tonight. I didn't think I was coming on tonight either. Let's thank my brother, Brooklyn Banger. Shout out to Brooklyn Banger. We're here because of Brooklyn Banger. Go get your Guap Star merch. Go cop your Guap. I wish I had a website for my brother and his Guap Star merch. I gotta go get a website for it. I don't have it. Shout out to Guap Star. What up, Rhonda from upstate New York? She said, I read that an official at the local police met with Travis before the show to express his concerns about the energy of the crowd. Also, I wasn't aware that his shows are big raves. You didn't know his shows was raves? Hitting and punching in large marsh pits. His shows are unique in hip hop. Shout out to Rhonda. This is the point that somebody was trying to make the other day. And this is why I was saying it's actually a counterpoint to the point that they were trying to make. The point that they were trying to make was saying that these are the type of things that happens at his shows, so he shouldn't expect anything different to be going on. They have mosh pits at his shows. They have, like, people attacking people, and it's part of the actual, festivities. I don't know a way to put it. But the point at which I'm trying to make is, so when he saw people moving around different than what is normally done. Does he normally have people being passed to the back, crowd surfed to the back to safety? Does he normally have people running up to the stage saying that there's people dying? Do you understand what I'm saying? So the fact, this is just my opinion, I could be wrong, but the fact that those things are not common occurrences is proof that as wild as his crowd be, those are things that are not common occurrences. He should have known something was going on. Optically, by looking at the crowd from what he can see, he shouldn't even have needed anybody to say anything to him. So thanks for that point, Rhonda. And at least that's the perspective that I take on it. That you already know that you have a rowdy crowd. Your crowd is usually doing random attacks on each other and other weird things, so that when you hear somebody is injured, you know that it's serious, is my point. This doesn't usually happen here. Anyway, What up, Munez family? I actually went to school with a dude that his name was Munez. I'm not gonna call his first name. So his name was Munez, and his mother got remarried, and then he changed his name. Like, homie, we're already like in 8th grade. Like, why are you changing your name? But then I got older, and I said, you know what? He probably changed his name out of respect because that man that came into his life was really his father. Boom. Anyway, let's clap it up for all the present fathers in their lives, however you're present. Let's clap it up for those people and for the people who father other people's children, because men love the father. Ladies, I'm telling you right now, don't get this shit confused. Men love the father. It's just some people just are not good at it, but men love the father, man. Why you think they always trying to tell each other what to do? Anyway, we got 40 people in here so far. Hit that like button. Let's send out some notifications. Terrell Wallace says, what's going on with the like button tonight? People feeling spicy. I don't know. The like button is getting hit at a pretty nice clip. I would like for it to get hit a little bit harder, but it's getting hit at a pretty nice clip. I appreciate y'all. What up, Diego Aston? What up? I want to know. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that's about. I do not even know what that's about. But shout out to that. Rhonda from upstate New York says punches and large marsh pits he shows are unique in hip hop. So that's my point. He should have knew that something was wrong. It should have kind of been obvious to him. You feel me? What if Fetty Wap did a show and this happened? Is he getting a pass? He could just. First of all, I didn't say anybody should get a pass. So I'm not sure your angle on this conversation, Aston, but I'm gonna read it. What if Ferry Wap did a show and this happened and he's getting a pass? He can just say he didn't see the right side of the crowd. Travis Scott reacted. They have video of Travis Scott reacting. What up, Moneymaker? They have video of Travis Scott reacting. So is he now gonna say he didn't see it? Maybe you didn't see the video. I'm gonna assume you didn't see the video. Okay, I'm not gonna assume you saw the video and you're still just coming in here saying this. I'm gonna assume you didn't see a video. This video. Anybody else saw the video other than myself? Oh, that was the joke you was trying to make? A Fetty Wap can't see from the other side joke? Did anybody else think that was funny? I'm just curious. Did anybody think that was funny? Like, I'm not trying to be. Maybe somebody thought that was funny. Did anybody else think that's funny? I just want to know, because if y'all thought it was funny and I just missed it, I want to apologize to this guy, because he must have just told the most hilarious thing in the world that I just didn't get. So if anybody else thought it was funny, please put it in the chat. I didn't think it was funny, but shout out to you. That was real, cool, making fun of Fetty Wap's disability. Rule, don't nobody see them dots. Jones says, doing and saying what Travis Scott wants to do for the people, but expecting it from the family is another thing. They're already canceling things he got going on. First of all, Travis Scott has been removed. His skin, or whatever the case has been, his whatever it is, has been removed from Fortnite. What did I tell y'all when all of this shit happened? What did I tell you? No, it was a terrible joke. What did I tell y'all when all of this shit happened? What did I tell y'all when all of this shit happened? What did I tell y'all when all of this shit happened? People were saying that he wanted to do it. What did I say? I said this is gonna hurt his marketability. I said Travis Scott makes other people money. That's his value. Travis Scott's value isn't that he makes himself money. He makes himself money. Don't get this confused. But Travis Scott's value is that he makes other people money. That's his value. That's why he has a festival. That's Drake's value also. They make other people money. Travis Scott, removed from Fortnite. This is just the beginning. Who else thinks that this was a plan? I'm just curious. Who else think this is? I'm curious. Who else? I'm curious. I'm just kicking this much. See, this is what I'm doing every show. I just want y'all to see what's happening all show, every show while I'm going. I'm just doing my regular show, talking to y'all, and I'm just hitting people with bags. If y'all want to drop bags for those people that I've been hitting with bags, drop bags. If you're watching this on replay and you want to drop bags for those people, drop bags. I got like 2 or 3 red hats, by the way. The fuck? It's the mantra for the fucking channel at this point. I rock a red hat, nigga. Get over it. It's called Brandon. You don't know about that though. World Famous. What up, World Famous? World Famous says, in the house, hope all is well, my brother. Hope everything is going good. Let's just do the show. Let's talk about the content. I appreciate everybody. I love all of y'all. No disrespect to nobody. I love all of y'all. Y'all already know I do. But let's do the show. That's when we're doing the best. When we on the show. That's when we're making shit happen. With all due respect. Copy. Appreciate you, World Famous Peter Method. Hope everything is going well with you and yours. Listen. I want to be clear on this. I want to be transparent. Also, could we get some comments going so I don't got to look at this stupid shit on the screen all day? Could we get some comments going? Could we drop some frost in the chat? Look, listen, I want to say something real quick. So far, I have been able to pretty consistently create content that trends in the way that these people are publicly, the moves that these individuals are making. Before everyone else. Before everyone else. Travis Scott is offering people mental health counseling because he's going to be sued by so many people if these lawyers start contacting them and they jump on board. This is terrible for Travis Scott. This is not a good thing for Travis Scott. For everybody that's out there talking about whatever the hell they're talking about, this is not a good thing for Travis Scott at all. At all.
Oye, ya abrieron la frontera, ¿eh? Ya está abierta. Ya pasó una amiga para allá en el carro. No le pregunté, pero ya llegó al lugar donde ella iba, ya llegó. Creo que iba un poquito más cerca.
Also, I want to say something.
Pero ya abrieron.
I want to say something. These people that got hurt and injured. Imagine if some of these kids that got hurt and injured came from families of people with money. Now what?
Pasaporte, visa y
Now what? Now what? Imagine if one of these kids that got hurt, injured, or even killed came from some family and some people that they got a couple 100 million. Now what? Probably don't got 100 million, but got influence with people that got 100 million. Got influence with Fortune 500 companies. This is not a good thing. I'm sorry. I don't think that this is a good thing for Homeboy. Also, could we give a shout out to Kanye West real quick? Can we clap it up for Kanye West?
Ya pasen, ya la vieja entrena. Dijo, ya pasen. Y luego de ratito, otra vieja le
Can we
pregunta que
clap it
si
up for
había
Kanye
entendido.
West real quick? I want to clap it up for
Que
Kanye
ahorita
West.
le explico.
Kanye West is
Le
gonna
dijo
give
que
Beanie Siegel $50 million and 5% of the Yeezy brand because Beans came up with Yeezy.
está bien.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
Él se va el viernes y ya para el sábado sabe si pasa. Está muy bien. Con eso.
It's bullshit. World Famous says it could definitely hurt his career. I know that, but hopefully he'll be able to bounce back and stay strong. First of all, I want everyone to start being held responsible for the shit that they do. No disrespect to anybody that I hope he bounces back. I hope all of the things that he needs to do, he's able to do. Don't get this confused. But I want people to start being held responsible for the shit that they do. That's what I want. I want people to start being held responsible. Because it seems like the weirdest shit happens, right? And then every time, bye, bye. Bye. All right, later. It seems like the weirdest shit happens, right? Listen, and then whenever a rapper is held responsible, nobody don't want them to be held responsible. Everybody wants them to always have a second and third chance. Free my homie. Why? Why are we freeing this guy? So he can make music? I'm sorry. Hold on. So the point at which I'm trying to make is I'm with the concert goers before I'm with dude. So yeah, let him have all of whatever he needs to be able to resurrect his career and do better. I'm with that. But there's people that lost their kids. Bye. There's people that lost their kids. There's people that got injured. There's people got hurt. Put it like this: the oldest person that got hurt was 27. Everybody else that got injured was younger than 27. One person was 10. The other person was 14. What up, world famous? So yeah, I'm with you on the. I hope he recovers and all that. Don't get it confused. But right now, let's focus on the people that was injured. That's all I'm saying. Is that fair, or is that being me being too obtuse? Just 2.0 says allegedly a damn 11-year-old died with his 11-year-old, a 10-year, 11-year-old died. What the heck is an 11? I don't have no idea what an 11-year-old is even doing at a Travis Scott concert. So I don't know what to tell you. In the first place, man, when I was 11 playing PlayStation 2 in the crib, no phone, no allowance, no freedom. I mean, I'm in New York City. I was what was I doing? I lived alone in the 11s. Shout out to that. I did not have PlayStation 2. I think I had my friend Freddie that lived down the block had lent me his ColecoVision at one point. I used to rock that shit though. What up, Miss Lady C? She says Kanye definitely good dude, just misunderstood. He got a good heart. I don't even think Kanye West is misunderstood as to the point. I think a lot of things in which he speaks on, he talks about ideas and concepts. So since us as a society don't usually talk about ideas and concepts, we usually talk about people, place, and things. So when he's having conversations, it doesn't necessarily translate over to society sometimes. I think that's actually what Kanye West's problem is that he really doesn't have a problem. He's having a boss's conversation. He's talking about ideas and concepts. And us as a society, that's not usually what we discuss. We usually discuss people, places, and things. That's why even our news that we try to do almost always breaks down to some type of gossip, because that's the only way to kind of convey information in our society, kind of, is to turn it into a soundbite, right? I mean, this is just a concept in which you know, I thought was, I don't know. That's something we could discuss, by the way. That's a discussable thing, by the way. Why he waits so long to pay him? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. Maybe this is something he just thought of. So you're just gonna complain that he waited long to pay him, not that he's not a problem. Look at the glass half empty. You know those glass half empty motherfuckers. They always finding the problem. They always finding the problem with this. They always finding the problem inside of solutions. Um, RGD2 says Travis made the right decision in helping these people. I mean, he could have helped them when people were actually dying, and less people probably would have died. He could have helped then, but I mean, if this is good enough for you, it's good enough for you. Rhonda from upstate New York says, Frost, because of the size of the concert, urban police and live station security supposed to plan together for emergencies, especially after Las Vegas and that country concert. I believe that the police, somebody said that the mayor or somebody, the police commissioner or somebody, spoke with the individuals at the event. And when they spoke with the individuals at the event, one of the things in which they was trying to convey to them that they didn't think that it was safe, that they needed better barricades or some shit like that. And so they did have a conversation. Whether something was done or not is a totally different point. But they did have a conversation. Whether somebody did anything about the conversation is something else. Rhonda says they didn't have medical supplies or stretches, etc. No, they were not prepared. They weren't prepared for a problem. Do you understand what the issue actually is? Let me explain something. This is what I was trying to convey to people, whether they can't, whether they don't get it or not. Right? Listen. This is what you can't change the past. So that means he can't change the fact that he's responsible for some of the problems by not responding accordingly when he had the opportunity. Absolutely, you can't change the past, so he can't change the fact that he's responsible for some of the situation that's going on. Whereas if you could change the past, he will go back and change the fact that he's responsible for some of the situation that's going on due to the way that he responded when the tragedy was happening. So I'm 100% with you, RGD2. You can't change the past. He's responsible, and there's nothing he could do about that. So no matter what he does after the fact, he's still going to have the responsibility of not responding appropriately when the time deemed it. Boom. Thank you, RGD2. Appreciate you. Just 2.0 says, you had the stick, laugh out loud. I love that stick story. They broke your stick, you trapped them. Yeah, I did that shit. That's a fact. Oh shit, you remember that story? Hell yeah, trapped them niggas outside. Locked them niggas in the backyard. That's a whole fact. I ain't playing with them. I got in so much trouble. I got in so much trouble. I don't know, I was probably like 6 or 7. I got in so much trouble, you have no idea. I don't know how old I was. I just did stuff. I just do what I don't know. I just did stuff. Anyway, Rhonda says, and the fans stormed the fence. Shouldn't something have been done? I'm surprised they let Drake perform. I think once again, I think that they expect for a certain amount of mayhem. They expect this. They expect for a certain amount of people running. They expect for people to jump over the fence. They expect for people to rush the door. There's a certain amount of that they expect. There's probably even another level of that they want to actually happen, because those are good visuals to show how lit your show is. Look, they can't wait to get to the stage. They can't wait to get inside. They broke down the doors. Oh man, we have the best performances ever. This is the best show ever. Our fans can't wait to get inside. We got the best. You understand what I'm saying? So this is also part of like marketing ploy. Yeah, just this stuff. There. I mean, I ain't lying. It never mattered what I did. Like, didn't matter. Something bad was always gonna happen. So, this stuff. It didn't matter. um. So I think that it's a believed, and not for nothing, but definitely something that I think, just so we can be clear, what he's trying to currently do is he's trying to protect himself. He's trying to show that he cares about the people after the fact. I don't know how people are gonna feel about this, because look, once again, once those people came to the stage, the least thing that he should have did, the base, the stop the show and ask questions. What's going on? What's going on? That's the least thing he should have did. He didn't even do that appropriately. The most thing he could have did was stop the show and ended it right then and there, purposely. I don't think he should have did that. I think he should have paused the show 20, 30 minutes so people could get assistance and help, and so we could assess what was going on. Period. Just so we could be clear. Just so we could be clear. That's what I think he should have did. I think you do that. I think you create a situation where no matter what happens, you did everything inside of your control. And I think that that's what the actual lawsuit that they're having is. That not only didn't he respond accordingly when it happened, because he didn't respond accordingly when it happened, more people were injured because of callous disregard. Miss Lady C says, I agree. It was sad the show just carried on one people's stuff. They didn't even stop the show. I don't know what to tell you. At some point we have to care. At some point you have to care. This is what I go through. This is why I'm just showing you that y'all the thing. Say, I think I just might be getting upset and going crazy over nothing. Nah, this is what I go through. So at some point you gotta care. You understand what I'm saying? At some point. The point was when the shit was brought to him. I don't know no other way to say this. And then now with all of this coming out, that in actuality what was going on was they didn't have the appropriate medical supplies. They didn't have enough people. They didn't have enough people. Just 2.0 says, gonna send me a link to what site? Also, y'all could drop bags at any point. If you're looking at the screen, you see me bagging people. Wait, what is this for? Oh, this is for the thing you was telling me about. Not a problem. Copy. Rhonda from upstate New C. Joe says, wow, dude, please don't do the whole caps thing. Please don't do the whole caps thing. Yeah, no, I go through this every show for the last 3 or 4 years. This is all I see, the whole show. And it is what it is, man. These people are crazy. Anyway, Rhonda from upstate New York said, this girl Kylie should not have put out the... these people are crazy. They do this every show, all show, make videos about me all day, and then say I'm crazy. Do you understand what I'm going through? This is what I'm going through. I'm going through these people doing this all day, every live, and at the same time making videos, but saying I'm stalking them. I'm not gonna do at this point, man. It's not. That's why it's just like, fuck it. What you gonna do, right? Anyway, Rhonda said his girl Kylie should not have put out the statement, especially the part Travis didn't know people were getting hurt or killed. Was the statement for the victims or to help her man? What was the statement? That Travis didn't know people were getting hurt or killed? I mean, you have to say that. You can't say you knew people were gonna get hurt or killed, right? I mean, I'm not sure what you expect her to say. I mean, you saying she shouldn't have said anything at all? She's too big not to say anything at all. It's Kylie Jenner. Isn't she like a billionaire? How's she not gonna say nothing? So she had to say something, right? She's also a billionaire. I don't care how much money he gets sued. It's not gonna hurt him. He's banging a billionaire. He has kids with a billionaire. He's good. Also, if there's any lady billionaires out there that might be looking for a good time, I'm just gonna throw that out there. Also thousandaires. Oh man. Anyway, what up, Akeem? Akeem Sincere says he's had this happen before, just not on the scale. He's also been charged with insisting a ride in the past. Yep. Son in trouble, and he's not gonna beat this moving like Kardashians with a black man. Look, all I gotta say is, as long as it's a monetary thing, he's fine. What he needs to be concerned or worried about is if they could somehow try to charge him in a manner that could make him lose his freedom. As long as it's a monetary thing, he's fine. Ain't Kylie Jenner like a billionaire? Like, what are we really talking about over here? Right? Kylie Jenner like a billionaire, right? Is that ain't that the Jenner with the billionaire Jenner? Like, what are we really talking about? Yeah, like, what are we really talking about? She's like a billionaire, man. What they gonna sue him? How much money is he gonna lose in the lawsuit? $100 million? She's a billionaire, homie. First of all, you know how much money you have to be making every year to be considered a billionaire? She's a billionaire, homie. The only thing he has to worry about is if he's gonna get jail some kind of criminal problem. I mean, realistically, I mean, we're talking about all this other shit. That's why when people talk about he's gonna pay for the funerals, what's that? What the hell is that? You're gonna pay for the funeral? You all bet you, my good sir, are probably worth a couple hundred million, and you are banging a billionaire. Okay, I'm gonna tell you one thing about women. When you are treating your woman fine, well, and doing good by her, and she's happy, when your woman is happy, what's hers is yours. So, guys, spend more time making your woman happy. Just saying that. She will go to the ends of the earth for you. Spend more time making your woman happy, man. Just saying. Spend more time making your woman happy. Go out of your way a little bit. I wish when I have the opportunity to go out of my way a little bit, I promise you I will be. Go out of your way a little bit. Let's just cross our damn fingers. Bruce don't come out talking. Oh man. If Bruce comes out talk, if Bruce don't come out talking, they fine, man. Send me the tweet, just 2.0. Rhonda said, my point is the letter was trying to say they care about the victims, but that one line made it insensitive and not sincere. Nah, I think she has to say that. I think you have to say, yo, look, we didn't know anything was going on. I mean, maybe you just, the way she said it didn't necessarily resonate with you. But I think they do have to say, we didn't know what was going on. We had no idea. I mean, don't say people was getting hurt and dying, but we had no, you don't. We back. They cut my feed. We back. Hey, y'all coming back? Y'all got kicked. Y'all already know how y'all got kicked. Y'all already know. Y'all see the chat. Y'all see the people in the place trolling me, and I'm not paying them no attention. So they cut. So they fuck with my IP address. It is what it is. This is what I'm busy going through. That everybody is saying, just ignore the haters, ignore the trolls. When I ignore them in the chat, they fuck with my IP address. That's why we just got disconnected. So y'all just got kicked. So I'm hoping people come back. I don't know what's gonna happen though. Kodak says even if you got a bag, she's still gonna give a broke that if he ain't got shit else to do. If she's gonna go through it in the same treachery. You think this has something to do with that? But nah, that's a fact. If a woman has herself taken care of, if all she wants you to do is make her happy, my nigga. Tell me if you don't know that. I don't know what to tell you. If you get your hands on one of these women that got her shit together and all she needs you to do is make her happy, go make her happy. What the hell? Isn't that what I'm talking about? Am I wrong? I don't think I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong because I get told I'm wrong all the time. So maybe I'm wrong. I don't know, but I don't think I'm wrong. At least that's the way I'm gonna operate. You can operate differently if you choose. Anyway, let's get back to the conversation. Now, I don't think it was insensitive and sincere. I just think that some people just talk a certain way. Maybe she didn't. Maybe she wasn't smart enough to have her lawyer put it together. Maybe she just decided to put it together herself and not have the lawyer do it. C. Jones says the contradiction from Kylie's statement is the video footage that showed that he evacuated his family from VIP for more victims to get medical help. That's a fact. He evacuated his family. I read the Kodak tweet, and then I just spoke on it. You must not have been here yet. Now look, he evacuated his family. So who said earlier that they're gonna say that he didn't know anything was happening at all? He evacuated his family, homie. I don't think the Kodak tweet had anything to do with this. I don't think the Kodak tweet had anything to do with this. I think this is just common knowledge. I'll show y'all what it say real quick. I just think this is common knowledge. Even if you got a bag, she's still gonna give a broke nigga that, vaginas. Cause he ain't gonna get shit else to do but listen to what she gonna go through. Look, there are people out there that don't want you to have nothing so they can control you. Literally, no one knows this better than me. There are people out there that's always going to be trying to hurt your pockets, hurt your life, so they can put you in a position so they can try to control you. Period. It's just what it is. When you see people doing that, I advise you to try to get away from them. I don't think nobody that's doing that to anybody is good people. If I see somebody doing that to somebody else, I get away from them. Nobody doing that to anybody is good people. Period. Rhonda from upstate New York says, I have a 14-year-old, so I feel for the victims of the family. I have children at all. I'm a person. That's the tone I'm gonna take. Because not just children died, but brothers died, sisters died. Right? With all due respect. But yeah, I got a 16-year-old. I don't want her going to them type of, I don't even like, first of all, I don't fuck with raves anyway. It's just those Travis Scott jump offs is just a big thing that people go to get high and like any old thing. It's just a huge party. You understand what I'm saying? But it's a huge rave, and I think raves are dangerous. No, I'm not really for that rave shit. That's why I'm trying to tell you I wouldn't go to something like that. That's just not something I would attend. I'm guessing y'all getting kicked. I'm guessing y'all getting kicked because I'm looking at the number right now. Y'all just getting kicked out. I don't know if anybody's coming back after they get kicked. C. Jones says, Rhonda, obviously I blame the parents. Did you see the Flyers promo? Who'd allow your kid to buy a ticket? Um, do you know what rock and roll looked like in the 60s? All the demonic imagery. I don't even want to say rock and roll. I don't know what the fuck we call that shit. But like Kiss, heavy metal, I guess. Heavy metal, I guess. You know what heavy metal and all that other shit is? Biting heads off of bats and all that other type of weirdo shit. So you're expecting a spectacle when you go to something like this. So there's nobody's going to events like this. They're expecting some kind of de- demonic shit. They're expecting it. That's the reason why you go. You know, like there's people going to events like this because they're horror movie fanatics, and this is just the type of energy that they like. That's it. I don't. They're morbid. I don't. They're the goth. I don't know. They're the little bit different from society. They're outliers, and this is just the group that their outliers belong to. You know. You gotta remember, not a lot of people are comfortable just being themselves and not having to be a part of a group. Not a lot of people could just go off and just be themselves and create their own shit. Most people are followers, homie. Most people are followers. Most leaders are followers pretending to be leaders, homie. I'm just telling you what it is. Most people are followers pretending to be leaders, homie. That's it. Most people are just followers pretending to be leaders. And when you really grasp and understand that, you just start looking at people different. You start realizing not everybody is worth your respect. Do you understand? Not everybody is worth your respect. When you realize that not everybody is worth your respect, you start just looking at shit differently. You start looking at people's antics differently. Not everybody is worth your respect, homie. People like saying the bottom of the barrel is pedophiles and rapists and shit like that. Yeah, that's the bottom of the barrel, but that don't mean that they're down there by themselves. There's other shit down there with them, homie. Oh, let me just answer this stupid ass question real quick. Somebody came in here and was just, this is just low vibration. This is low vibration energy. Said Frost, if you in the middle of a concert rapping, how you see what's going on in the crowd? He literally had his family evacuated. We can't argue that he didn't know what was going on. But you can keep acting like he didn't know what was going on. Even though all of the proof proves differently, because that's your opinion, right? And if I don't agree that makes sense, no matter how nonsensical it is, you're gonna say I'm disrespecting you, and then you're gonna go cry and complain I'm disrespecting you while saying I'm the one that's actually complaining, right? That's your plan, right? All right, go do it. Go cry and say I'm complaining, even though you are the one that's actually complaining. Anyway, C. Jones says you're right, Frost, but a 14-year-old who's buying their tickets. Obviously, the parents bought the tickets, but it's a show and it's a concert. There's people that went to shows and concerts at 14 years old. I'm not going to say that you're a bad parent because you took your child to a concert at 14. Who knows what that child did? Maybe that child went and did good in school, got their scholastics together. Maybe that child accomplished the thing. Maybe this was a reward for hard work. We don't know why the child was there. I'm not going to get all over the parent. Maybe the parent used this particular event to motivate the child to do a thing, and this was just a reward, right? And in addition to that, there was 50,000 people there. 2 children were hurt out of at least what, let's say 6, 7,000. Not saying that that's a plus. I'm just saying let's keep it in perspective. Even though nobody should have been hurt, especially the way that they were, and nobody should have been injured, but we do got to keep it in perspective. Rhonda from upstate New York says, I'm not sure how to feel about this. Most concerts, the security is usually on point. Say a 30-year-old grown person, this shouldn't happen to anyone. If they were drinking or whatever, it's on them. This looked different to me. I'm not a big fan of his rages. I'm not real big on this stuff. Is no, it's not. You're right. That's why I love these conversations, different perspectives. Rhonda says Jones, but the security issue with people getting injected can happen at any concert. Um, Y'all know I spend most of the show disagreeing with people in the comment section, right? I just want to say that. Y'all do know that that's usually what's happening, right? Most of the show, I'm usually disagreeing with you guys in the comment section. I want to say that because I keep hearing I kick people that don't agree with me, and then I'm coming in here every show and I'm basically disagreeing with at least 70% of the shit that's being said in the comment section, and I'm only kicking maybe 3% of the people. I'm not kicking anybody for disagreements. This shit is crazy. Just Don said, I'm not reading your comments. Just 2.0 said, most people don't even have the courage to come online and show their face and talk about topics like this. Now they're going to sing and mess up my show. I'm just doing a podcast, man. I'm just doing a podcast. I'm not trying to ruin your night. God damn it. All right, fuck it. Shout out to her singing. And I'm going to have to talk a little bit louder because I ain't got no choice. So fuck it. Just 2.0 said most people don't even have the courage to come online and show their face to talk about topics like this because of a lot of reasons. But give him his flowers and his respects. Facts. C. Jones says you kick for ignorance. I don't only kick for ignorance. I kick because I don't want. I don't want. Do you know how often you guys see somebody say something in somebody's chat and then bring that to somebody else's video and it don't make no sense? Not you guys specifically, but you know how often I've seen that happen? I've seen that happen a lot. So when I say somebody's saying something that don't make sense, my first thing is to try to cut that shit off. I don't want y'all going to somebody else's chat and then saying this shit over. It don't make sense. Also, she's not gonna outtalk me. I talk for a living. I could literally do this for 5 or 6 hours straight. There's videos of it. So she's trying to just keep talking over me. I swear, man. Go back to, God damn it. Just 2.0 said crazy you can't even record in public. No, because whenever somebody sees you doing something, they always feel like it's their responsibility to get in your way. So if I'm in here and when I'm talking like a regular like this, like a person would regularly be talking, because I'm talking for a long period of time, that person is annoyed. So if I was on the phone, would you still do this? If I was on the phone and having a regular conversation like this, would you still do it? No, you wouldn't. The person is literally only doing it because I'm live streaming, because I'm recording, because I'm at work. You understand? Yes, this is what I got to deal with currently. This is what I got to deal with currently. If I was on the phone, the person wouldn't think anything of it because I would be on the phone. You understand what I'm saying? But since I'm doing something that isn't on the phone, isn't something that the person understands, the person has to now get involved in my thing and try to destroy it. Boom. This is human nature. I don't know what she's trying to do. She from some other country, so she just trying to be. She's just old. She a Karen. That's it. She white. You know she's like some white. She's Karen. Anyway, Rhonda from upstate New York says outside, I mean the indoor events may be safer, easier to control. The problem was you had a person running around. The problem was you have a person running around stabbing people. That's the problem. You had a person running around stabbing people. That's it. That's the problem. You see how my chat is? I'm getting attacked all the time. I have to stay focused and do the show. I'm out in public currently, so I have other people trying to get in my way. I got to stay focused, do the show. We got 82 people in here, man. Hit that like button, send out some notifications. So now I have to be loud. So since I have to be loud, I'm just happy that the people that work here understand my situation. So they're trying to get me in trouble with the people that work here, but they understand the situation, so I don't have a problem. Anyway, Native Son says, I could see the future that you purchase a ticket to a concert. There'll be a disclaimer saying that the artist is not responsible for any injuries or bodily harm sustained at the show. Um, they shouldn't be able to do that. That shouldn't even be something that should be possible. I have to be loud if other people are talking. I don't got no choice. How y'all gonna hear me? So do you understand what happens? People see me recording, so they try to annoy me and get in my way, so they make noise. So that I gotta get louder. I don't got no choice. So then they complain I'm getting loud. You creating a situation. What the fuck? I tell you, people are always working against their best interests because they think hurt before they think help. You understand what I'm saying? People think hurt before they think help. Before a person will think, what could I do to be helpful? A person is gonna think, what could I do to be hurtful? How could I destroy this? How could I hurt this? Before they think about being, uh, you know, sensible, human. C. Jones says, after Vegas, one would think they would have ran or organized differently. This situation wasn't the same situation like in Vegas. In Vegas, you had a dude sitting in a hotel window with a high-powered rifle, sniping at people. This was a situation where you had somebody on ground level running through the crowd, pricking people. uh, the gunfire and the shooting, you can see something happening. You can understand that it's a thing going on, and people know to run for cover. When you have somebody just walking through, pricking and poking people, you can't. You don't know what the hell was going on. You don't even know that there's a problem. One could think that we ran or organized differently. Oh wait, Rhonda from upstate New York says they will find issues with whatever you do. You have more supporters than enemies, or you wouldn't be here. I gotta agree with that. I agree. I got more supporters than enemies, but I have people be just hating me for no reason though. Like people just pick the most innocuous reason that you wouldn't even hate another person for. Like you would just like maybe dislike a person for, or be like, I don't really care for that guy. But people flat out hate me and want me dead behind these reasons. You understand what I'm saying? So people just respond to me differently. People don't like treat me fair. You know, like I don't even expect it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't expect it. Like I never expect people to treat me fair. I always expect I'm gonna have to deal with somebody. I'm probably gonna get the worst end of it. They gonna try to do something evil to me. Fuck it. Let's just see what's gonna happen. What up? What we talking about, man? We got 85 people in here. We could get the likes up to about 60, right? I don't know what we can. Do what y'all want to do. But what we talking about? Come on, let's go. We're about to be done anyway. Was this concert sponsored solely by Travis Scott? No. It was a Live Nation concert. It was live. Hold on, I got some paperwork. I'll show you who's being sued on one of the jump offs. Hold on. So he was gonna out talk me, man. That was a good actor. Boom. He was gonna happen. I do this for a living. I do this for a living. All you're gonna do is have a sore throat tomorrow, and you're gonna be all fucked up. And it's gonna be because you was spiteful. You're gonna be all fucked up. You have all sore throat and everything tomorrow. If you're gonna be like, "Yeah, you okay? Is everything okay?" You're gonna be like, "I can't talk." Hold on. So here's the paperwork right here. Here are people that this particular. There's two lawsuits, just so we can be clear. This is one of them. Drake. I don't think Drake's for nothing. I don't think that's gonna do anything. But Travis Scott, Live Nation, and the Harris County Sports Convention Corporation. So Live Nation and the venue and Travis Scott basically is being sued. That's basically what's being sued. Live Nation, the venue, and Travis Scott. Nah, she's gonna have her own self messed up. That's her business. I don't care. I got shit to do. I ain't got to worry about it. She gonna need some tea in a minute though, to put some lemon in that shit. We'll go get all the tea, all the lemons. I'm just telling you, man. Remember how we do, sometimes we do 3-4 hour shows where all I do is talk from the beginning of the show to the end of the show. I talk for hours. This is what I do for a living. Rhonda says, great point. His name, brand, and future will be affected. Yes, once again, um, Astro World, that's his brand. That's his brand. I don't know no other way to say his brand. So, what do you think is gonna happen when he has to go get insurance for his next venue? Yeah, but Hassan got like a whole family, like a wife and kids and stuff like that. So he got people around him where he could be able to have somebody to. I don't have that. We're in totally two different. I get what you're saying though. We get a lot of hate, but Hassan Campbell got like a whole family. Like he got a support system that's there with him physically. I don't have that. Not only do I not have that, that's not something I probably have ever had in my life, with the exception of Kendra and my daughter. I've never had that. So, boom. I've never had people like really like supportive of me, like where I'm at. You understand what I'm saying? Like my brother Randy, he's supportive, but like you know what I'm saying? Like I don't have that. I'm not used to seeing people want me to win. You understand what I'm saying? Will be C Jones says yes, Rhonda will forever be tarnished. Yo, look, his brand is injured. There's no getting around this. Those people died. There's no getting around that. There's no getting around why those people was dying. He didn't want to stop the show and he wanted to keep going. There's no getting around that. These are things that are unavoidable. That shit was unavoidable. Period. There's no getting around that. That's why any. What the fuck is this? Leonardo DiCaprio is in talks to play Jim. Oh, the other Jim Jones. You niggas is too funny. I ain't got time for this. Leonardo DiCaprio is supposed to be playing Jim Jones, the cult leader, but somebody posted this shit like it's supposed to be Jim Jones from Dipset. Niggas is funny as shit. Akeem says, realest shit I heard in a while, Frost. Which part? Hassan is corny though? Nah, I don't think so. Hassan does good. Hassan is good at what he does. Like, if you really know what he does, he's good at what he does. Hassan is good for the algorithm. World famous Peter TV says, I would assume Live Nation or whoever is backing him has billions of dollars of insurance to cover anything. Well, I don't think they're going to use billions of dollars of insurance to cover him, but also Live Nation is being sued independently. They is being sued also, so they're also in a lawsuit. So they're probably concerned with themselves at this point. Um, but his baby mama is a billionaire. I don't think this is something that's really of concern to him. I think as far as the money is I don't think that's concern. I'm sorry, I just don't. I'm laughing, right? Because don't worry about me. I'm just a fool. I just, I just find the most smallest things humorous and dope at the same time. By the way, like dope, like not in a negative way, in a positive way. C. Jones says, "I love you for it. Let's agree to disagree on Haas." Yeah, I mean, I don't care. I could always agree to disagree. I don't even want to talk about it. It's good for the algorithm, though. I don't know what to tell you. See, the one thing that he does do is when he fuck up, he come back with his whole apology thing. That's part of his whole thing. Is to say some absolutely outlandish, bonkers shit, and then to come back with an apology a day or two later. That's his win. That's his thing. Shout out to him. I'm not even mad at him about that, and I'm happy that he does that. Sometimes he says some bonkers shit, and he dead on. I respect it. You gotta. I respect it. I don't know what to tell you. I do 100% know that people support BB and Jack Frost and want BB and Jack Frost to win. I want to apologize sometimes if the way that I speak make y'all think that I don't think that you guys are out there. I know that you guys are out there, and I know that you're a thing. Usually when I'm talking about support, I'm not talking about you guys. If it wasn't for you guys, I would have zero support. What I'm talking about is the physical, actual support that a person could use in their actual, like, companionship. Like that. I have zero companionship. Like shit like that. You understand what I'm saying? And I think that since feelings and emotions are, I'm good at talking about it in a certain way, but bad at talking about it in another way. People probably don't understand that in the other way that I'm bad at talking about it. They might think that I'm good at talking about it, but I'm not. But it's okay. I don't know. She might just be vibing at this point, man. She's just doing it in a regular voice. She's just vibing right now. She stay at this tempo. This is kind of cool. I don't even know what she's singing about, but I'm ready to groove too. Like, yeah, let's go. You know what I'm saying? She's got like a granddaughter or a daughter with her, something like that. She a cutie, so I'm assuming she's a cutie too, right? Also, let's put the Cash App in the chat. I don't never know if y'all can see the pin message. That's why I say that. Oh, you know this isn't the only room in the building? You do know this isn't the only room in the building. Somebody said, somebody said when the woman was singing, you said go back to. You know this isn't the only room in the building? You think this is the only room in the building? Yo, you motherfuckers. You think this is the only room in the building? You think in the building that I'm currently in, you think this is the only room? You don't think that there's another room that the person could go into where they would not be bothered? Yo, you can just tell how a person's brains work from what they accuse you of sometimes. I don't even barely drink beer, but I appreciate you though. That's a fact. I don't really drink beer. I had a beer the other day. Actually, I had a Corona the other day. I had a beer the other day. Only beers I really drink is like Corona or Hennessy. Corona or Heineken, but I haven't had a Heineken in a long time. I like Corona. I literally told you what I was talking about. So there you go. Get out of here. What the fuck? Get out of here. You see what my default is? Get out of here. What do I say? Get out of here. Why don't you go back, man? Get out of here. I don't know. Guinness is good, I guess, but I don't know. I just drink Corona. I don't like super strong beer. Like I'm not really on super strong beer. So I guess I'm not. Guinness is good though. I like Guinness. I mean, it's not that I don't like it. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know. I just like Corona. I guess. I don't know. Shout out to that shit. That shit was funny. Somebody was like, "Yo, your face look like it's drooping." My face? Are you insane? Are you insane? My face? No, sir. No, good sir. No, good sir. We're doing zero of those things. We're doing zero. Yeah, this is how my chat looks. I was waiting for one of the days to come when they just decided to come in here because they haven't been doing it lately because I've been having the chat open. But I've been waiting for one of these days where they just decided to come in here just so y'all can see what I'm dealing with while I'm dealing with the show. So while I'm dealing with the show and I got people coming in here and y'all trying to ask me questions and y'all don't like the way that I'm responding sometime, I'm also dealing with this at the same time. You just can't see it. So y'all think that I'm getting upset and I'm getting angry at you, and I'm literally dealing with this. And most of the time, I'm also getting hit up on the phone and a whole bunch of other shit. So there's a lot of things going on at the same time at the point in which I'm trying to make. And this is every show, by the way. These people stalk me every show. These people, there's something wrong with them. This is mental health issues. This is mental health issues. There's something wrong with them. Y'all done anything else y'all want to talk about? If not, I'm going to get up out of here. Anything else y'all want to discuss? Anything else y'all want to discuss? If not, I'm going to get up out of here. This shit is exhausting. Like, I know y'all don't get it. I know you don't get it, but this shit is exhausting. I've been having to deal with this shit for like 3-4 years now. This shit is exhausting. These people have mental health issues and they stalk me every single day of my life. This shit is exhausting. I don't know what to tell you. That's it. There's nothing else we talking about. All right, we're gonna get up out of here.
Hola, ¿cómo están? Bien, muy bien. Ay, yo voy a estar chiquita. Ya
Like,
casi.
comment, subscribe. Join the notification gang. Hashtag Brom's Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one.